Good morning. I hope everybody is having a fabulous Sunday and you're staying nice and safe and warm. And I'm so sorry that we couldn't be together again this week. I promise that we are going to work really hard to make sure that we're able to have service next Sunday and hope that we have a little bit of break in this weather. I miss seeing all of you and hearing all of your voices and having conversations with you. So we're going to pray that we can be back together next Sunday. A couple of quick announcements. Hopefully, we can have a meeting, our planning meeting on this Wednesday, February 4th. If not, we will just move it to the next week. I really don't think it's going to take a lot of time, so we'll just kind of combine our planning meeting with our first night of Wednesday night study where we talk about the history of denominations. So we'll just plan on that in case we can't meet this Wednesday. Hopefully we can. February 8th, so next time we meet, I will not be preaching. That is Brother Robbie Hefner, who was there earlier this month, or in January. He is going to be back, and he's going to be speaking for us. We also have our Valentine's Children's Church Party with Miss Robin on the 8th, so we're going to continue to plan for that. Also, on Friday, February the 13th, that is the Valentine's Day dinner. It's $20 per plate per individual. So you get your choice of a salad. You get your choice of one of 3 entrees, fettuccine alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, or lasagna. And you've got your choice of 3 desserts, and they'll have some tea and some coffee available as well. That's Friday, February 13th from 6 to 8. If you are interested and you would like to come, please let us know so we can have a good count. For the youth that are helping with that, make sure you check that text chain with Miss Page and our youth leaders. They've been reaching out to get people to volunteer to bring things for that. Sunday, February 22nd, Brother Lawrence Bailey is going to be back speaking with us. And that same day, our youth are leaving for the Perfect North Slopes after church. We've got quite a few other adults going as well. Miss Page has also sent out a text chain to those who are going for that. The youth account is going to cover $20 per youth, and then they need to bring $10 extra to help cover their ticket cost and $10 extra for food. So the whole group is going to leave. They're going to have a lunch somewhere. They're going to go to the slopes, enjoy a couple of hours, and come back. So it's going to be a later evening. For those who are not youth, it's $30 a ticket. You need to make sure you go ahead and get that money in early to the youth account so they can go ahead and have that compiled all together. So just try to remember that. Bring that money in for that. Okay, Saturday, March the 7th is a youth trip to Winter Jam in Louisville, leaving at 3 o'clock p.m. It's $15 a ticket. So just make sure you go ahead and reach out. Let them know if you're interested in going. Now, we were supposed to have our Bible Bowl this Sunday, and obviously we're not going to be able to do that. So we're going to have to reschedule, and we're going to pick a date a little prior to March Madness. So we're going to reschedule it for March 8th, Sunday, March 8th. After service, we're going to still have some appetizers, some chili, some soup, some sandwiches, things like that. And we are going to have our Bible Bowl competition. We've got a couple little trophies coming in for that. It's going to be lots of fun. Also, Saturday, before I get to that, we were also supposed to have our Pastor Search Congregational Survey this Sunday. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do that this Sunday either. So we're going to move that to Sunday, February 22nd, while Brother Lawrence Bailey is here. It is completely anonymous. Okay, so you can say whatever you want to say on that questionnaire. It's anonymous, but it's very important that as many people are there as possible so that we can have as much input as possible into what the congregation is looking for and what the congregation desires. So please, please try to be present on the 22nd for that congregational survey. It's for all people who regularly attend church, 18 and older. Come for that. Saturday, March 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. is our trip to go see Ben Fuller in Georgetown. It's $31.37 a ticket. If you've already signed up, go ahead and start bringing that money into Lynn or pay online. Then, Saturday, March 28th 8 to 6 p.m., we're just going to have the church open for the whole day so anybody can come in and help work on that fellowship hall basement. It really needs to be tidied up. It needs to be cleaned. It needs to be vacuumed. Bring your shop vacs. Do whatever you can to help us get that ready to go so the youth can get it decorated and equipped so they could have a really great space downstairs. And then Sunday, March 29th, is going to be our Easter egg hunt, which means when you're at church this next Sunday, we're going to go ahead and have those eggs out. So you need to start grabbing eggs and take them home. Go buy candy while you can still find it. Fill up those eggs and bring it back to church so we can have a great Easter egg hunt. We are going to change it this year. It is going to be after service. So we'll have a regular service. It is a fifth Sunday. We'll have our kids in service with us. And after service, then everybody can go outside and watch the Easter egg hunt. And then finally, last announcement is Saturday, April 18th is Widows Night Out. Save the date. They're going to go see the Gaithers in concert. So we're excited for that and for our donors who went ahead and paid for all of that. So thank you for our donors for doing that for our widows. I do have a couple prayer requests I want to mention. If you have other prayer requests, please make sure you go ahead and send those to me, and I will make sure to get them out to you. You can comment on the Facebook thread if you're on Facebook, and so everyone can see them. Stephanie Townsend, Lori's sister-in-law, her mother has cancer on the nose. And it is going to be a major surgery. So they're going to have to remove a large portion of her nose from what I understand. I think that is March 13th. And then they're going to have to go back in and do reconstructive surgery later. So please keep her in prayer. Also, go ahead and keep my nephew, James, in prayer. He left last night on the 30th and shipped out to Texas for his third deployment. So he will spend 45 days in Texas getting ready, and then he will be shipped out to Kuwait. So the National Guard unit that he has been with for years, they are being shipped out to Kuwait. Just keep him in prayer, please. There are several others on our prayer list that we want to continue to think of. That includes the young man that the cooks have been praying for who has leukemia. Continue to pray over him, pray over his family, that the treatment will work and do what it needs to do, and that he can have all the resources available. If you have any other prayer requests that you would like to mention, again, just go ahead and put those in the comments or message me so we can be praying over those. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you next week.